But that was really when I was like, oh no, I've had these songs for such a long time. I really do. Am I just gonna talk about
doing music, or am I gonna
exactly.
Right. I remember, girl.
Yeah.
I remember the struggle. I remember when, like, let me tell you something, y'all. When the definition of independent artist is Danielle Martin. When I say this girl got the hustle together.
This is Danielle, alternative soul singer extraordinaire, and you're watching #Verse TV. You can find me everywhere on social media as @DeviousDannyD, or head to my website, DanielleMartinMusic.com. And of course, with this video, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and of course, share. I'll be here all week.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Troy Weeks Music, here for all the tea with Verse TV interview. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get right to it. This week we have someone very special and dear to my heart. We have Miss Danielle Martin in the building. What's up, Danielle?
Hey. Thank you so much for having me. This is exciting.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. First and foremost, for those of you audience who don't know who you are, can you just give them a couple words about, just tell them a little bit about who Danielle is before we get into all that.
I'm an alternative soul singer. I've been performing for the last couple years, mostly around the tri-state area. I released my first EP a few years ago called Wanderlust. I'm just...
Which we're going to talk about later, y'all, so don't you worry. We're going to talk about that. So, don't you worry. I also want people to know how important this is to me, because, ladies and gentlemen, Danielle and I know each other because we do music together. First and foremost, we met each other a couple years ago. When I just discovered Soul and Bean, I was working with a management company, and I was recording, trying so hard. Danielle wasn't there doing the whole process. Like, she was there, okay?
Yes.
So Danielle we were signed to the same management, and, we're working on projects together, and, we got to do some stuff together as well. This one song, hopefully you guys will hear it one day soon, or at some point, called P1. It's still something we have to, put out there. I think it's still super dope, still relevant for the times, so we're gonna work on that. Maybe I'll finally put it on my project, because I'm working on that. So, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Danielle and I were on the same management team. We've been friends for a few years. We do music together, and I just want you guys to know that she is an awesome person, and that's what you're getting ready to find out. So, for our audience members who may not know, where you from? Where were you born? Where you raised? Girl, talk to me.
I was born in the Bronx. I lived there until I was, 7, and then I moved to Jersey, and I've been here ever since. So I'm a Jersey girl for the most part, but, there's a little Bronx in me.
She started in the X, y'all. I did not even know this.
Listen, what does Charlemagne say? The most dangerous people? Oh, he says the most crazy people, but I changed it to dangerous.
From the Bronx. Okay, shout out to the BX in New Jersey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Wow, I did not know that. That's why I love interviews. So, has that origin of being where you're from influenced you in your work?
I definitely feel so. Musically, that's where I discovered Whitney Houston, my favorite singer, my biggest influence. So, obviously, that had to, have some influence. And just it was such a long time ago, but I definitely have very memories that still last with me today, friendships, things like that. So it's definitely still with me. Yeah.
Yes. Come on now, represent, keep it real. So when did you first realize that you had this wonderful gift of singing?
I definitely knew I could sing from a young age, but I wasn't very confident in it because I definitely felt like I had an annoying voice. And even when people would say complimentary things, I just didn't really believe it. So it really wasn't until towards the end of high school into college that I really, I was always writing. I started writing when I was 13, and I would sing to myself, but I wasn't really trying to sing, for events or at school or anything like that. Very rarely. I was very shy. So, yeah.
Got it. Well, I'm so glad that shy girl is staying here today. She's singing her heart out and singing the tunes with that voice that she has, y'all.
Trying.
Trying so hard, right? So,
I see what you did there.
So how long have you professionally making music?
So in my early 20s, I started trying to do it, but I wasn't really taking it too seriously, again, because I was shy. But I guess within the last like maybe 5-6 years, that's when that's, around the time when we, like, a little bit before we linked up, but that was really when I was like, oh no, I've had these songs for such a long time. I really do. Am I just gonna talk about
doing music, or I'm gonna
exactly.
Right. I remember, girl.
Yeah.
I remember the struggle, and I remember when, like, let me tell you something, y'all. When the definition of independent artist is Danielle Martin. When I say this girl got the hustle together, things didn't move the way we wanted it to, the way we thought, I guess, expected. So, Ms. Danielle Martin said, like, she put her foot down and made shit move, and she made it happen. She did her music, and she, made moves. But before I get there, I'm gonna lead to that in a second, because it's gonna lead to your actual album. Before we get there, tell me this, a little fun, real fast. Who are your top 3 performing artists? Top 3 performing artists that you feel like, yes, these are it for me.
So I'm not even like the huge. When you say performing, I'm thinking of somebody who commands the stage. I'm a fan of this artist, but I'm not like worshipful as in some people. But I respect their performance so much.
Performance. So that's another question.
Definitely Beyonce. I feel like anybody who can step on the stage the way that Beyonce does, and from like start to finish, just owns it, commands it. It's amazing. It's amazing to watch. One day I hope to see it in person. Same for Michael Jackson. Like, I just love when people are just spellbound by an artist, and those 2 artists that I named, like, that's from the minute they are on stage, from the minute people hear that they are coming, it's like they're enraptured, you know what I mean? So Beyonce, Michael, and Whitney, of course. I love Whitney. I love her. Her. So, yeah.
So, with that being said, who are your top 3 vocal inspirations?
Whitney, Amy Winehouse.
Of course, Amy. I knew that.
Of course. And, this is a hard one. I don't know. I love so many people, so many different genres. I'm going to be random. Celine Dion. I loved her when I was a kid. I loved her.
Oh, it's okay. I can't Celine Dion.
I feel like nobody really, I can have one friend that rides really hard for Celine Dion. But I feel like she doesn't get the love that she deserves. So we're going to throw her in there.
Come on, it's all right. Bring her back and give us some love. It's all right. It's all right. So next we're going to talk about Wanderlust, right? Before we get to Wanderlust, I want people to know, like I'm saying back to my conversation earlier, she's a grinder, independent artist making it happen. She took her music, did her damn thing, and released a project, right? And guess what she did? She put your boy Trey Week's music in one of her videos.
Of course.
As a low-life boyfriend.
No good boyfriend.
No good boyfriend. And that was so dope. I think that was the first or second time I've been featured in some video. So shout out to you for giving me the opportunity. I appreciate it.
That was my first music video.
Yes, I was the first one.
Yep.
That would pop your chair, girl. Oh, yes. I didn't know that. So you did a great job. You did amazing. You kicked me out.
So did you.
Yeah. Kicked me out very well.
Threw all your stuff out.
It worked very well. So, yes, shout out to you. So talk about it. What is Wanderlust? Why that title?
That was a title that I had floating around, I think, even since like high school, just because I really like the word and what it just means. Like, it's like yearning. It's like yearning to travel and stuff like that. But it's like, I just felt like it just encompassed the whole project. It was just wistful and just yearnful and very just heartfelt, I guess. And the project was very much about heartbreak, but also a little bit about love and finding yourself and things like that. So I felt like the word for me, like, I think I spoke about it with you. I was like, I think I want to call it Wanderlust, but I'm not sure. I'm like, I don't even think people know what this word means and stuff. And you're like, if this is what you want to name your project, you're going to name your project. Yeah. Right. It's like, if that's what you feel like that's what it's called, that's what you got to do. And it never felt like it could be something else. So.
You already knew what it was. You already knew a passion. You said, girl, go and make your album whatever you want it to be. Now we're going to know what Wanderlust means. Okay? So tell us about the single, The Wanting. Why that title?
Well, that song is very much about being in the shadows almost and wanting to be seen by the person that you care about, but they're too busy, chasing after other people's attention and trying to fulfill themselves. And when somebody is, when somebody's too busy trying to chase after other people, they're never really yours. And so I feel like that song is just very much about wanting what you can't have and watching somebody that you care about, you know, just not see you. You know, you see them, but they don't see you. So, yeah.
I like that. That's coming from a songwriter. Spoken very well, man.
Definitely hop on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, everything. You can find me as at Devious Danny D, or if you go on YouTube, Danielle Martin. You can go to my website, daniellemartinmusic.com. The music is everywhere: iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Tidal, everywhere. It needs to be in your car right now, so download it.
Boom.
Bam.
Like that. Check my girl out, Danielle Martin. Everywhere on Danielle Martin Music website, and also at DBCNAD at everywhere else. Check her out, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to be with us all week long. So thank you so much, Danielle, and keep doing what you're doing. Shine and star all that metal and just shine and looking all good.
Thank you guys for having me. This was awesome. Yes. I had such a great time. Thank you so much. Definitely invite me back again so we can have more conversation.
Yeah, I was thinking about you back as a guest co-host. So, we'd love to have you back. Yes,
that would be fun.